Good afternoon, welcome to Business. My name is Darrell Kwao. Now, the depreciation of the cedi contributed to the marginal increase in inflation rate for the month of March. Acting Government Statistician David Combat has been briefing the press today.
In March 2019, the year-on-year inflation rate for imported items of 11.1% was 2.6 percentage points higher than that of locally produced items with a rate of 8.5%. The main price drivers for the non-food inflation rate were recreation and culture, a rate of 40.1%, transport, a rate of 13.7%, clothing and footwear, a rate of 13.3%, furnishing, household equipment, and routine maintenance, a rate of 12.2%. And the drivers for the food group inflation rate were coffee, tea, and cocoa, with a rate of 13%, mineral water, soft drinks, fruit, and vegetable juices, a rate of 11.1%, fruits, a rate of 10.2%, and meat and meat products, with a rate of 9.1%. All regions, namely Upper West, Brong-Ahafo, Western, and Ashanti, recorded inflation rates that were above the national average of 9.3%. The Upper West region recorded the highest year-on-year inflation rate of 11.4%, followed by the Brong-Ahafo region, the rate of 10.2%, while the Upper East region recorded the lowest inflation rate of 7.9%.
In other news, a network of entrepreneurs and private sector players is supporting government's efforts at improving economic growth. Known as the Seed Transformation Network, the Silicon Valley Model Group aims at helping small and medium enterprises to reduce poverty levels in the country.
Comprises about 106 entrepreneurs and senior staff of multinational institutions making an impact in the Ghanaian economy. The network is designed to empower companies in Ghana through workshops and other networking activities that will expose the SMEs to the international market. Chief Executive of Accents and Arts Limited, who is also the president of the network, Constance Swaneker, explains the reason for choosing the Silicon Valley model.
It will be interesting for you to know that most enterprises or big enterprises actually birthed from Silicon Valley, the Googles, the Facebooks, you name it. So they're looking at the Silicon Valley model and looking at how, using that mindset in Silicon Valley, how do they translate that to business leaders in companies that are in developing economies? Because they realize from statistics that they have, this is a research university, that companies in transforming economies are unable to grow from that SME level. But if we're talking about reducing poverty, creating jobs, more jobs in countries that we have huge population explosions, and there's the need to focus on businesses to help them grow to the level at which we're able to reduce poverty levels, hire more people.
The model also hopes to influence policies that will be beneficial to the growth of the private sector and the economy as a whole. Education entrepreneur Sami Ajapon is a senior member of the STN.
The seed was started by Stanford University with the aim of alleviating poverty. And the way to alleviate poverty was to take companies that were already established and to grow them, exponentially grow them. And therefore, by growing them, they'll be able to employ more people and thereby alleviating poverty that way.
Meanwhile, the network is expected to host its first major dialogue with the government on some developments in the economy soon.
Well, there's more coming up on the marketplace at the top of the hour. It's back to you, Daniel.
Thanks, Darrell, and have a super day yourself. Up next is sports, and in sports, former Ghana Football Association Vice President George Efie lashes out as a normalization committee for what he describes as a no-show from the four-member team. Stay with us.